Mafia 2 is a third-person action-adventure video game developed by 2K Czech and published by 2K Games and was originally released way back in 2010. The game is set in the fictional city of Empire Bay, which is based upon New York, and takes you back in time to the mid-40s and early 50s. The story follows the adventures of an Italian-American young man, Vito Scaletta, from basically being a nobody to someone who ends up having a massive impact on the criminal underworld of his era. The story is the biggest strength of this title and hooks you right from the beginning. You are always gonna be eager to find out what happens next in Vito's life. The voice acting for all the characters, right from the protagonist to the side characters, is just fantastic. Throughout the story, you're gonna go through the typical gangster stuff, robberies, gang wars, assassinations, and whatnot. You're gonna see Vito rising in ranks, and yeah, his story is like really engaging and truly worth checking out. This game is set in an open world environment, and the game world actually looks pretty nice and nails the feel of that era really nicely. The map size is okay too. You've got a lot of cars and licensed music from that era which really immerses you and really makes you feel like you've gone back in time. You've also got a decent amount of pedestrians out there in the open world which really makes it feel natural. But despite of having all these things and the ability to roam freely as much as you want, this is a really linear title. There is absolutely nothing to do out there in the open world, no side missions and stuff like that. And there are no interactions possible with the pedestrians as well. But yeah, there's some basic stuff present out there like shops for buying clothes and stuff, and then customization for vehicles like basic stuff, changing paints and stuff, and then you've got gun stores and things like that. But there is not much out there for you to check out in the open world. The driving mechanics are kind of okay. I'm not a big fan of driving in this game, but yeah, they are not bad overall. If you drive too aggressively, you are gonna attract cops, but yeah, it's like really easy to lose them. It's nothing like the GTA games. So yeah, the open world is like not the primary focus of this title at all. It does its job as a really nice backdrop for the story. And this was obviously a deliberate choice by the developers as they wanted the players to focus on the story and not get distracted along the way. But yeah, because of this decision, the open world definitely feels a bit lifeless. But on the other hand, this very same decision turns the story into the real star of the show, and yeah, it's a really nice story overall. The gameplay is actually really basic, the gunplay is really simple, you get into cover, you pop out and shoot, you don't even have the ability to blind fire, which is a bit of a bummer. And then the melee combat is even more basic than that, and yeah, you can just punch, you can do a heavy attack and you can dodge, and it's like really basic, really simple stuff. The gameplay is not bad at all, but it definitely could have been better. The melee combat on the other hand is a bit of a disappointment. And yeah, the guns. You've got all the guns from that particular time period present, like the Thompson submachine gun, Colt 1911, MP40, MG42, and pump action shotgun and stuff like that. So yeah, the weapons, they really nail the feel of that era. And the sound design for the weapons as well as the overall sound design of the game is really nice and really nails the feel of that time period. And yeah, the presentation is also quite nice for a game that came out in 2010. This game has already received a remaster back in 2020, but I still love the original version and I think it has aged pretty nicely. And yeah, doesn't matter which version you pick up, this title is not gonna let you down if you are looking for a really nice single player story driven title. This game is like really well optimized on the PC, so if you have a low-end system, you should definitely check out the OG version and you're gonna have a really nice time. And yeah, this title has an awesome Christmas connection. So if you are watching this video around that time period, definitely check this one out. I am uploading this on 23rd December 2022, and yeah, if you've missed out on it, definitely hop on and you won't have any regrets. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you love third-person shooters, definitely check out this video on a highly underrated title, Binary Domain. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.